Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Dave. It's another Tuesday Totals, this for July 21st, 2020. Let's get started. All right, to begin with, we've got the only non-music items that sold this week. This was a set of DVDs of Men in Black and Men in Black 2. These I've had listed on eBay for a long time. I was selling them for a friend a long time ago, a whole DVD collection, and these just sat and didn't sell, and the price kept coming down. These are the only items that didn't go with shipping on top this week. It went for $3.99, shipping included. So by the time I ship this and pay the fees, I probably lost money on this. It was just to get it off the shelf. So I'm glad these are gone. Good riddance. Let's move on. Okay, next up we have an eBay sale of a lot of 2 CDs from the band 764 Hero. We've got 764 Hero, We're Solids on Suicide Squeeze and Up Records. And Nobody Knows This Is Everywhere on Tiger Style, 2002. This only went for $2.99, plus shipping at least. And, you know, it was another one of those ones where I had them for a long time. They weren't worth selling individually on Discogs. I thought I'd pair them up. You know what? I'm happy someone's going to get these CDs. I'm sitting around packing stuff anyway. They might as well go out. So that's good. Good band. I'm into it. Let's move on. All right, next up, a country CD. Patty Loveless. Where Fallen Angels Fly. When Fallen Angels Fly. Yeah, When Fallen Angels Fly. I don't know much about country, you know? You don't even know who I am, it says on the front, and that's kind of true. This came out, it looks like, 1994. Sold for $3.99, plus shipping. Staying in the country genre, another CD, Sawyer Brown. I would have thought that was a person, but it looks like it might be a band, but it might be a person who is the head of the band, you know, like Danzig, except it's not going to sound much like Danzig most of the time. This is This Thing Called Wantin' and Havin' It All CD, sold for $3.99, plus shipping. Next up, Mac Dre presents Starters in the Game. Guess this is a compilation. Yeah, anyway, I don't know much about this one other than it sold for $6.99. All right, getting into the vinyl. Here's a Shudder To Think record that was in that lot of records I brought back from the trip to Arkansas. This one is the 10-spot LP, released on Discord Records in 1990. Now, buyer contacted me about this one and said, hey, you said it wasn't in the best condition, and that's true. This one I listed as VG, which means very good for the vinyl, very good for the cover. And that's like 4 steps down from the top rating. And usually I list my stuff at the high end of the next rating. And he said, how good a VG is it? And I told him, I said, to be quite honest, this is probably middle to low end, maybe low end VG. It's not terrible. I mean, that record probably looks to be in pretty good condition. It's got a little bit of a break there. I'm not as worried about the cover. What I'm more worried about, some breakthroughs on the inner sleeve. I'm just more worried about scratches on the vinyl. And it's not terrible, but there is a hairline all the way through, basically, side one of this record. It's super light. And they asked me, they said, can you put it on the turntable? Does it skip? I don't have a working turntable right now. Looking at this record and comparing it to all the records I've ever had in my life, I don't think it'll skip. I think it'll have a light pop. I told them that, and they said, well, if I buy it, would you be willing to take it back if it skips? And I thought, yeah, you know, I feel confident enough looking at it that I feel like it's a pretty good gamble. So I will take it back as a return if it skips. And with that, they bought it for $10.99 plus shipping. All right, so here we have an LP from the Crownhate Ruin. This is the Until the Eagle Grins LP on Discord Records. Released in 1996. A lot of that mid-90s Discord stuff is a little hard to come by. Black vinyl, really nice record. This one went for $38.99 plus shipping. Okay, Carry On, It's All Our Blood LP. This is released on React Records, 2009. Really beautiful white vinyl. And there's a huge insert in there too. I'm just going to leave it in there because I don't want it to get damaged. This is a pristine record, near mint, both vinyl and cover. This one went for $17.99. A good price, an awesome record. And finally, the last item of the week. It's the Last Gasp Drunkenness and Desperation 7-inch. All right, so this one has some special meaning to me. It was released on Overkill Records right around 1990. My buddy Ron ran that label. He's no longer with us. Miss him. And this was a kind of a departure for him. Put out a band like this, a real way more of a punk rock band than the kind of hardcore he normally released. He was normally doing like straight edge and hardcore stuff. And the funny thing is, there was a lot of drama around this record, and some of that drama that ended up coming from this and from Ron's interactions with these guys and their friends in the scene locally became some of the basis for the movie that I released called Edge of Quarrel. So that record's been fairly impactful, and I was happy that somebody was able to get it for a decent price. It went for $5.99 plus shipping. Alright, so this is a spot where I would have put that Crownhate Ruin record if I'd still had that and hadn't already shipped it out. But this is everything for the week. It was 9 sales for a total of $95.91. Not bad, I'll take it. I'd like to do better, but what are you going to do? You gotta take what you can get. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff. It keeps me going, it really does. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you again next week.